Hi everyone, this is Jitendra Gupta. Today I am going to talk about NMDC as an investment idea. Let's briefly understand key investment arguments that we have. First and most important, valuations at current levels offers a huge comfort. In the recent past, NMDC has suffered because of the down cycle in the steel industry and uncertainties over its Karnataka mines. Its stock has fallen from a high of about rupees 160 in January 2018 to current levels of about rupees 120 a share. Interestingly, if you look at the valuations have turned attractive, it is trading at 8 times its fiscal 2021 estimated earnings and currently offering a dividend yield of almost 5%. Besides, it is sitting on a cash and cash equivalent of around 4,000 crore and another 14,000 crore is being deployed in capital work in progress, which is I think is close to 52% of its current market capitalization, and that provides a huge comfort as far as the valuations are comfort. Second important point is steel cycle is turning favorable. If you look at the trade worries between the China and the US are easing because of the truce between the two countries. We have seen that the Chinese demand has and production has seen a recovery, and inventories which were at multi-year low are again getting filled because of the restocking at the dealers end. Since early November, if you look at this year, the global steel prices have gained almost 8%, and India too has seen a spike of close to about 4% so far. Interestingly, the market is hoping that this recovery will continue because of the measures taken by the government, such as tax cut, incentives for the real estate sector, measures taken for reviving the automobile sector, and of course the interest rate cut that the RBI has done in recent past. Third important point is, if you look at there is a huge recovery, there is a recovery in production and realization. The company has reported good production number and realization. Last year in 2018, if you look at in November, about the company sold till about November, the company sold about 19.3 million tons of iron ore. This year in the same period, by the end of November, the company has sold close to 20 million tons of iron ore. So the company's iron ore volume have gone up, which is a good sign. More importantly, realization too are getting better. If you look at in Q2 FY20, the company's realization grew by almost 3.8% to rupees 3,858 per ton. Both better realization and recovery in the sales volume should mean better earnings in the coming quarters. Fourth point that we wanted to highlight is that the growth capex to show a positive result. If you see, NMDC is building steel plant as a strategy to forward integrate its operation. By the end of September 2019 quarter, if you see, cash in the books has declined to about 4,000 crore, is against 18,500 crore what we saw in 2015. A lot of, if you look at, lot of this cash has been sitting in the capital work in progress, which stood at about rupees 14,000 crore in FY19. On a gross block of about 4,500 crore, this is a huge capex which is the company has undertaken. Thankfully, a large part of this is at the early stage of completion. Company is hoping that it will be able to operationalize 3 million ton of capacity by the end of June 2020. Around that period, this will not only provide scale but also justify its capital allocation, which has been a cause of concern for quite some time. Fifth and the last point that we wanted to mention as an investment argument is that there is a big relief as far as mining cancellation case is concerned. Earlier, NMDC's mines in Karnataka were cancelled. However, with the intervention of the central government and the amendments in the mining bill, if you see, the company can secure and renew its lease on these mines. This comes as a big relief for the company, considering that these mines have iron ore reserves of 133 million ton, and these mines accounts for about 7 million tons of production, which is about 22% of the NMDC's total annual production. So I think that brings clarity as far as its mining is concerned. So that's all from my side. For more news and views, please log on to moneycontrol.com.